day. I'm gonna share my screen. Then we get into the business of the day. Okay, so I'm going to use my other gadget to share the screen. I'm going to use my other gadget to share the screen. Let me do this. Yes, I just want to share my screen on the other gadget. Just a moment. Let me do this, ladies and gentlemen. Just a moment. Let me do this so that we get into the business of the day. Yes, I'm gonna request the host to, okay, I'm gonna request the host to acknowledge me on the other gadget that I'm going to share screen on. Okay, let me do this. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Recording in progress.
Okay, please make me a host on the other phone. All right. So we are good to go. Mic testing, 1 2 1 2, mic testing. Can you hear me on the other gadget? If I'm loud and clear on the other gadget, give me a 2 in the chat. If I'm loud and clear on the other gadget, give me a 2 in the chat, as I'll be sharing my screen on the other gadget. Then I'll be answering the question, why are we gathering here tonight? Yes, I can see 2s popping up. It means I'm loud and clear. So let me share screen on my other gadget. So that we get to the gist of the day. Answering our question for tonight. Okay, so let me do this. Screen sharing, 1 2, screen sharing 1 2, screen sharing. Here we go, screen sharing. Aha. All right, here we go. Okay, let me see if my screen is being shared. If you are able to see my screen, give me a 1. If you are able to see my screen, give me a 1. Abdul, yes, I can see Senior. Okay, is able to see. Moffat is also seeing my screen. Okay, Phils is also seeing my screen. Good, we are good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be very brief. I want you to have time with me. Ask me questions that you want to know more about what I am going to share. So you have been called here to have a look at a business that specializes in cryptocurrency trading business. That is the business that you are going to have a look at tonight. But I want you to give attention, because when it comes to cryptocurrency trading business, it is very wide and extensive. But I want you to look at this way in a manner that you are going to understand it very well. Now, let me give you just a synopsis of cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? Probably we need to understand this word, cryptocurrency. There is a word crypto and there is a word currency. Yes, I'm sure you are familiar when it comes to currency, right? Yes, currency. I don't know what comes to your mind. Give me something in the chat. The moment somebody says currency, what comes to your mind? Give me something in the chat. Give me something in the chat. Before I explain crypto, give me something. How do you understand currency? How do you understand currency? How do you understand currency? People are saying money, money, financial value. Money, 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 money. Yes, currency. What comes to your mind when you hear the word currency? Everybody just say money, money, money. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a currency. Yes, yes, money, 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 money. Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, medium of exchange. Thank you so much, leadership. Medium of exchange, which is also money. It comes back to money. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, money is in different form. Some of the money is in the crypto form. All right. So when we are talking about crypto, we are looking at a way of transacting while we are not able to touch or feel the currency. Yes, we are looking at a way of transacting with money, but the kind of money that we are going to transact with, we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it, but it has got value. We are talking of money in a digital form. Yes, in short, cryptocurrency, it is digital money. This digital money can be used for different functions. One of them is to trade, buy and sell with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at a currency that is in a digital form, but it has got a value inside it, and also it is an asset. This crypto can be an asset. Yes. Remember, when we are talking about cryptocurrency, the only thing that makes cryptocurrency unique is that when it is being transacted, there is no central oversight. We don't want a middle person. Do you want to send money from Europe to Africa and you want the money to arrive today to the village people that you want to send it to? Just make sure that those people, they are having internet. Not only internet, but internet that is connected to a wallet. I'm going to teach you about wallets. So, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need a central oversight when we are transacting with cryptocurrency. It eliminates the presence of a middle person. So, cryptocurrency, valuable digital asset. When we are transacting with them, there is no central oversight. It is between person to person, which is called peer-to-peer transaction. Person to person transaction. These transactions that are done by me and you, they are able to be done so because of the presence of another digital system, which is called blockchain. So the blockchain enables cryptocurrency transactions to run without the need of a central oversight. Yes. So it is not only cryptocurrency that runs on a blockchain. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we do have information that is kept, that is available on a blockchain system. Companies, business companies, they are moving their business to blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. So it is not only cryptocurrency that run on blockchain, but also you can find reliable information that you need, whether it is about finance, whether it is about health, whether it is about anything. It is available on blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. What makes blockchain unique? When we are talking about blockchain, we are looking at a ledger. We are looking at a ledger where when information is stored, it is very difficult for one to hack the system. So it is very reliable, not only reliable, but also it is secured. So when you are doing business on a blockchain, you should understand that it is reliable and also it is secured. If you are doing any business, if you are involved in any business where you don't have control, ladies and gentlemen, where it is not secured, where it is not reliable, you should ask yourself, what type of blockchain is this business on? Because there are other businesses out there that claim to be on a blockchain system. Yes, they even call themselves DeFi finance. They call themselves decentralized finance. Yet decentralized finance, nobody controls it. Nobody controls it. Even the contract addresses, they are locked up, they are thrown away. But somebody says DeFi finance, yet someone is still having the key. Is that reliable? Is that secured? Beware, ladies and gentlemen. So we are talking about a blockchain system that enables us to trade cryptocurrency without us taking our money and giving it to someone else. And we can do these transactions, yes, in the blink of an eye. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot talk about cryptocurrency. We cannot talk about crypto without looking at how much money is in the crypto space. Can we, ladies and gentlemen, this is the question, honest question. When you are invited to look at a business, you need to find out, is there money in the business? Yes. Because if you are invited to a business where they are calling you to take your money and you give it to them, you need to start asking questions. But the business that we are calling you tonight to have a look at, does it really have money? Let us look at this. I want you to check out this so that you are able to go with me. You see, here I'm having $1 trillion as a global crypto market cap. I want you to understand that I have been in the crypto space from 2020. I have been in the crypto space from 2020. 2021 is when I joined a crypto trading platform called RoyalQ. I'm going to introduce it to you. In 2021, I joined a crypto trading platform called RoyalQ. Now, when I joined RoyalQ, when it comes to all the money that was available in the crypto space, meaning to say the total value of all cryptocurrencies, it was sitting around $1 trillion. That was then. This is very old data, but it is still useful. But now I want us to look at the current data. How much money is sitting in the cryptocurrencies or cryptocurrencies? We call it market cap. Yes, we call it global crypto market cap. So I want us to come here. Let me take you here quickly. I want to share this application with you. Where is my crypto corner? Is it here? Yes, here is my crypto corner. So I'm going to make use one of these amazing platforms that help us to give us data when it comes to cryptocurrencies, right? So this is CoinGecko. They are asking them that I should rate them. So I'm gonna rate them later. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a look here where it is written global market cap, meaning to say the total amount of value that is available in all cryptocurrencies. This is their global market cap. This is $4 trillion. I said that around 2020, 2021, 2022, we were talking about $1 trillion. But today, the industry has blossomed up to $4 trillion. Yes. So this is the amount of money that is seated in cryptocurrencies. So if you are to join cryptocurrency trading business, you should understand that there is money that you are not going to finish. Plenty of it. Yes. Each and every day, there is a 24-hour volume. Can you imagine? 171 billion trading cryptocurrencies. People buying cryptocurrencies when they are low, selling them when they are high, and make profit. $171 billion. But mind you, these cryptocurrencies, they are risky. I don't want to lie to you. They are very risky because their prices, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down in the blink of an eye. The price movement of cryptocurrencies is so volatile. It rises up rapidly, it goes down rapidly, yes. So it's risky. You can lose money. You can lose money. But tonight, I'm so excited because I am going to tell you, I am going to introduce to you, I'm going to share with you a mechanism that you can use to trade this cryptocurrency, whether their prices they go up, whether their prices they go down, you have got nothing to lose because this mechanism is going to help you monitor instead of you having a look by yourself. When prices are going up, when prices are going down, you look at the screen of your phone, of your laptop, of your computer, trying to monitor price action. There is a tool that you can use that can monitor. At the same time, it can also trade for you in the comfort of your zone. But the best thing about this tool is that it does not allow you to give money to it. It doesn't allow you to deposit money on it. The money stays with you. I am saying it from the beginning. I'm saying this from the beginning so that you are able to understand that we are not calling you to a business where you are going to take your money and give it to us. No, that's not the business. The business we are calling you, you are going to be responsible for your capital that you're going to come with. You're going to only use the platform to trade. Ladies and gentlemen, let us come to the reason why we have gathered here tonight. Yes, let's come to the reason why we have gathered here tonight. What is the reason? The reason is this, ladies and gentlemen. We are living in the time, we are living in the era where trading cryptocurrency has been simplified. There are people that has been calling themselves professional traders. Yes, they call themselves professional traders. They have been coming to your inbox saying, I am a professional trader. I can trade for you, but you need to give me your money, then I trade for you. Ladies and gentlemen, that time is no more. You don't need to be a professional for you to trade cryptocurrency. I am going to introduce to you a tool that you can use to trade cryptocurrency. Even if you are a newbie, you are just new in cryptocurrency. This is the time, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to embrace the control of your capital. Yes, if people are calling you to a business that you should go and invest, and they give you 10% at the end of the week, 30% at the end of the month, ladies and gentlemen, you are standing a chance of losing your money simply because you are going to allow the money to leave your pocket and go to their pocket, and you have lost control already. Yes, but Royal Q that I am introducing to you, it is a cryptocurrency trading platform that uses artificial intelligence. It is a robot, if I may put it that way. Just like WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a robot, but it is a robot for communication. Yes. Facebook, it is a platform for communication that uses also robotic measures for it to give you its communication. Not only Facebook, we do have Telegram. Here we are on the Zoom platform. This is a communication platform, but RoyalQ happens to be a trading platform. When you are on this platform, you do not give your trading capital to anyone. Hear me, ladies and gentlemen, very clearly. if you are invited to any business, no matter how sweet it may be, no matter how promising it may be, no matter how they are saying about it, one thing I want you to have a look at: where your money. Yes, they are calling it a business. It means money is involved. The question is, capital that you are coming with, where do you drop it? Are you in charge or you are not in charge? Yes. So Royal Q does not allow anything like that. Money in your pocket. That is the motto of Royal Q. So it is a cryptocurrency trading platform that uses intelligence to trade. So it means you don't need to sit at your phone all the time. Yes, you don't need to sit at your phone all the time. The robot is going to monitor the market for you before it buys. This Royal Q robot, when it is buying and selling cryptocurrency for you, it also monitors the market on your behalf. So this robot, that's why I said you are in control of your capital. Now the question is, where do you keep your capital and where does this Royal Q trade? To the extent that it does not need your money. Yes, so you need to have a crypto exchange. A crypto exchange is like your bank. Yes, your bank account, but this is in a digital form. You need to open a bank account which is in a digital form. So we do have bank accounts of Binance. Yes, we do have bank account of HTX. Let me open. Yes, let me open here. If I can show you quickly. Let me open here if I can show you quickly. Let me open here. Yes, this is my Royal Q platform. This is my Royal Q robot. There are people who are saying that Royal Q is no more. Yes, I'm hearing there are people who have lost their minds. They are saying that Royal Q is no more. So please tell me, what is this? If Royal Q is no more, what is this that I have opened here? What is this? People are saying Royal Q is no more. Something is not right. Something is not right in their minds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am showing you bank accounts of crypto. If you are to use Royal Q to trade, you may need to have one of these banks. One of these banks. So we do have Binance, we do have HTX, we do have Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, MEX, Get.io. These are crypto banks of crypto where the Royal Q robot is able to trade in. So you are going to put your money in these banks. These banks, they are secured and they are reliable simply because the key to your account is with you. You create security for your account, you yourself. So these accounts, these crypto banks, they are reliable. You can deposit or you can keep your money in these bank accounts of crypto. So once you have opened your bank account with any of these banks, after they have given you, it means you have verified it. Ladies and gentlemen, these banks, they are going to ask you your ID. Not only your ID, they're going to also ask you your selfie. Yes, they're going to need a selfie from you so that they are able to see the person on the ID and the person on the selfie. Are they the same, or someone is trying to steal somebody's face? So before they give you this account, you are going to verify so that they know who you are. After that, then you can be able to use this Royal Q to trade it for you. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the amazing platform which you can use to trade cryptocurrency. Money in your own bank account. You do not take money and put it on a platform where they are going to lock it up for 1 year. They're going to tell you, we're going to give you 10% at the end of the year. No. Here we trade cryptocurrency, collecting a certain percentage that we want. Yes. Can somebody help me to control the Zoom there? Can somebody help me to control the Zoom? I can hear some background noise. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to find out if we are following. Give me a yes if we are following. Give me a yes if we are following. I want to see, are we together? Give me a yes if we are following. Give me a yes if we are following. I said I'm going to be very brief. I want to come to the gist of this business presentation. After that, I'm going to open up for questions. Yes, I want to come to the gist of this business presentation. Then I'll allow you to ask your questions. Here, we do not run away from questions. I have been hearing people, they have been removed from groups because they were asking questions about the business and they were removed out of the group. So here, we do not run away from questions. We are going to answer all your questions here. Ladies and gentlemen, you needed to know what you are getting into. You needed to know where your money is going. You needed to know how this business operates. If a business is failing to explain about itself, if a business is failing to explain about itself, you as the investor, how are you going to explain it if the business is not explaining itself? Ladies and gentlemen, let me come here. That is the reason why I am here tonight. Because the world is changing. The world is changing when it comes to trading cryptocurrency. Yes, the market is booming, things are changing, but the problem is that we don't have much knowledge on how these things are happening and how they are done. As a result, people are scamming us. People who claim to know better than us, they are scamming us. They are taking advantage of us not knowing. So today, I am teaching you, first thing, any online business that you want to get involved, ask yourself a question: where am I my money? Am I in control of my money? If you are not, please question yourself. I would recommend that you take that money and you go buy bread for your family. Yes, I would recommend, if you are getting involved in a business, they are promising you $1 million at the end of the year, but they tell you that when you join, we are going to lock your money for 3 years. We are going to lock your money for 1 year. We are going to lock your money for 6 months. You don't have access to it. Yes, money can be locked up. I know money can be locked up. But the question is, who is having the key? Do you have the key? If money is being locked up, who is holding the key? You need to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Even your bank, your traditional bank, where you keep your money, yes, at least there you know where the bank is. You can go there. Yes, you can go there. But we are talking about online here. You have not even seen the person face to face. You don't know the CEO. Then they tell you, come and stake here, and you keep it for 3 years. Then you are going to become millionaire. Let me come here and conclude my business presentation. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this cryptocurrency trading business, you can do it in the comfort of your zone. Why am I saying so? You are using a platform that uses a robot to trade. So you don't need to have your phone everywhere you go, okay? Once you do this once, the robot will be trading for you, all right? Yes, the robot will be trading for you and it will be monitoring the market when it is trading. Now the question is, this RoyalQ platform that I am talking about, I have already told you the difference. I don't want to say what makes RoyalQ unique. Why RoyalQ? Because there are also other robots out there. I'm sure this is not the only robot you have heard of, right? There are people who have invited you to a robot that you should have a look at. But there are other robots that are swallowing people's money. Hey, there are other robots, they are swallowing people's money. You deposit your money on the robot, they tell you there is no loss there. Okay? There is no loss there. There is no floating loss there. It is a robot. But these robots are good at swallowing people's money. Yes. So this one that I'm showing you, it does not swallow people's money because it has got no access to people's money. The money is with the people. It is just a robot. It does not touch people's money, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, safety and security of your money. That's what I am emphasizing. It can be $10. It is your money. It can be $5. It is your money. It can be $20. It is your money. I have seen people saying, but it was smaller money. It was smaller money. It was not that much, but it was your money. Can you imagine? You lost $10 and it's not only you. 10 million people across the world, they invested on that platform and everyone on the platform deposited $10. How many people have lost their money? How many money they have collected, these people? If you say, no, it was just money, it was just money, it was not that much. But I'm saying you could have bought bread and your family could have ate that bread. But now you give it to somebody, someone that you did not know, whether they are having a face, whether they are human beings, you don't know. But they have taken money. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am saying RoyalQ robot does not touch your money. But it has got a price though. I have seen people that complains and say, how much is this RoyalQ? Can I afford it? Because there is a platform that they can put $10. There is a platform out there where they can put $10. So when you tell them that RoyalQ cost you $120, RoyalQ cost only $120. And this money, it is for 12 months. It is not for 1 month. No, it is for 12 months. So if you calculate, you discover that each and every month, you only pay for $10. Yes, you only pay for $10, right? So someone is saying it is expensive, but each and every month, they are paying DSTV. How much do you pay for your DSTV? Tell me, be honest,
Hello.
be honest, be honest.
Hello.
Somebody want to talk when he's not allowed to talk. I'm going to allow you to talk. Let me finish. I'm going to allow you to talk. Yes. You are paying DSTV. How much are you paying DSTV? Tell me. How much are you paying for your DSTV every single month? How much are you paying for you to get entertained? For you to feed your eyes? How much are you paying? How much are you paying? Tell me. Be honest. Don't lie. Be honest. How much are you paying? How much are you paying? Seems like there's no one here with a DSTV. There's no one here with a DSTV, but I can feel that people are lying to me. There are people with a DSTV here. Okay, someone is honest. Somebody says $30. Okay, somebody says $1,300. And now you're paying 1,300 rands. Yes. Somebody says $100 according to the package. Yes, 290 CDs. That is in Ghana, I'm sure. Yes. Okay. So you pay that money so that you can feed your eyes each and every month. Tell me now. Tell me now. When you are late with 1 day, the day that you are supposed to renew or to pay, and you are late, what do? Tell me. When you are late to pay, what do they do? What do they do when you are late to pay? I want to finish my business presentation. They close it. They close it, they disconnect it. When you are reconnecting it, do they charge you for reconnection? When you are reconnecting it, do they charge you for reconnection? Tell me, do they charge you for reconnection? Do they charge you? When they disconnect and you say, and now my money is ready, you can connect, do they charge you for reconnection? Do they charge you? Yes, they charge you. They charge you. Yes. So I want you to know that the money that you use to pay for entertainment of your eyes, yes, at the end of the day, you only feed your eyes. You can use that money to invest on a trading platform where you can earn by trading. Yes, you are going to choose to trade and earn from your capital where the capital is in your own wallet. Now, if you are able to earn according to your capital and then you pay $120 for the whole year, I'm talking of the whole year, 12 full months paying for a platform that you are going to use to earn something that you can use to feed your family with. Which one is better? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm simply saying Royal Q only costs you $120 per year. And this contract, you are free to renew it or not to renew it if it did not serve your purpose. They do not force you to renew it. No. So this is the amount of money that you use to have the Royal Q robot. Now, after you have paid this, Royal Q is going to give you the robot. You're going to remain with the robot. The Royal Q is going to take the 120. Now you are having the robot. I said the robot is for trading cryptocurrency. So you need to give some capital. And that capital is inside your bank wallet of crypto. And you're going to connect the Royal Q robot to your bank wallet, and the robot will be trading in here using your capital. It is not going to take your capital, no. Whenever it takes your capital to buy, to buy and sell cryptocurrency, it will bring a profit. And that profit, it is going to be deposited in here, which is your bank. So the robot does the trading in your own wallet. You are in charge there. And when it uses your capital to buy any cryptocurrency and then it sells it, it leaves the profit inside here. Do you know that this robot, you can command it that when you take my capital, I want 3% profit when you bring it. Instead of you waiting for the whole day and then you earn 0.2 through staking. I want you to look here. I want you to look here. Open your mind. This robot, you can instruct it. Give me 3% when you take my capital to buy cryptocurrency. Bring it 3%. So, meaning to say, at the end of the day, you can have your 3% profit. You can have your 5% profit. You can have your 10% profit. Yet someone is waiting for the whole month to get the 10%. But this depends on the momentum of the market. But I'm so glad that Royal Q has got two markets. It has got the spot market where we trade spot. Yes, we've got the spot market and we've got the futures market. All these markets, they are so profitable. Yes, but I love the futures market now. Yes, I was falling in love with spot. I'm still trading in spot, but now I'm loving the futures market. I'm going to tell you why when you join the business. why I love the futures market. Yeah, but the bottom line is we trade in both markets. If you want to trade in the spot, you trade. If you want to trade in the futures market, you trade. If you want to know about spot and you want to know about the futures, then you're going to know more when you join us. But I wanted you to know that on the Royal Q platform, you can trade in these markets and you are able to have the funds in your own wallet without giving it to somebody. So we do have too many ways to earn when you join Royal Q platform. The first way is to trade. I said that Royal Q is not an investment platform. Please get me right when I say investment platform. It's not a return on investment. Yes, this place is called ROI, ROI, where you take your money and you give it to them, and then they use it and they give you a return on your money. Royal Q is not that. Here we trade. We choose how much do we want. If the market is doing well, we can milk 20%, we can milk 40%, we can even make 120%. Yes, we do that because the market has got that opportunity to give us so much profit. I told you $4 trillion. You cannot fail to get 10% out of $4 trillion in the market. It's not possible. So Royal Q does not do return on investment. It tells its users you can trade by yourself using us. You can employ us. Actually, you employ us, we trade for you, but you do not give your money to us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very amazing. So you can trade on Royal Q platform because it is a trading platform. It is not an investment platform. No. If you are having money and you are in a hurry, you want to drop on a platform so that when you come back, you find it multiplied. Please don't come to Royal Q. Oh. Don't come to Royal Q. Oh. I'm warning you. We do not multiply money here. We trade. If you want to go and stake it, go and stake it. It's up to you. It's your choice. But I am telling you that here we trade. We look at the market. We choose the percentage that we want, whether the market is going up, whether the market is going down. We trade. We trade, we choose. It's our life, we choose. Yes, we choose here. So, if you are in a hurry, you don't want to learn how to trade, you don't want to learn the skill of trading, earning slowly while you learn, please, this is not the platform. We don't want to lie to you. We don't want to sugarcoat this business. No, we don't do that, because tomorrow you're going to say, you lied to me. You lied to me. You said my 10% is going to be 50%. We are telling you what happens on Royal Q platform. Be in charge of your money. That is what matters. The good thing is you do not lose your capital. On Royal Q platform, there is no loss of capital. If there are people that have been telling you that Royal Q is dead, it's them that are dead to Royal Q. Can I repeat? If there are people that are telling you that Royal Q is dead, it is them that are dead to Royal Q. They are dead to Royal Q. Yes, Royal Q is not dead. It's them that are dead to Royal Q. Their relationship with Royal Q is over. Royal Q has divorced them. So they are dead to Royal Q. So nobody should lie out there and say Royal Q is dead. Royal Q is dead. Something is not okay upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. To me, it does not make sense. You come and sell a business. You come open a business for 4 years, for 3 years. Then after that, you tell the business that that business was shit. 4 years you were doing shit. I'm sorry for my word. I'm sorry for my language. But I just want to clarify something. You come, you open a business, then you stay in the business for 4 years. Your life changes. People, they see you driving cars. Then after that, you say that business was shit. Is something okay upstairs with you? Eh? Imagine you. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, please take care of your fans. You know, it touches my heart. You are working very hard. Some of you, you are abroad. You left home some years ago. You are abroad trying to make a living. But the unfortunate part is that you are taking the money that you are working hard for and you are giving it to platforms that are not going to give you back. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Selfish people. I don't know how do you fall in love with scammers. I'm very sorry, but it touches me. It really touches me. You need to work on your mindset. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can also earn on RoyalQ, not only by trading, you can also share the business opportunity like what we are sharing with you. But this one is not compulsory. Yes, RoyalQ, when you come and trade on the platform, does not come to you and say, hey, you must bring another trader. We want another trader. You must bring another trader. If you don't bring another trader, we are going to terminate the contract. No. RoyalQ does not say that because it is meant for trading. So when you decide to invite somebody who also wants to trade, RoyalQ gives you a reward and say thank you. So that is also another way to earn on RoyalQ. When you decide to bring other traders to trade with you on the platform. Yes. So RoyalQ says thank you. Yes, that thank you, it is not only by the mouth, but it drops something inside your wallet, your account. It gives you something. So that is something, when it grows, it can become your capital. So I'm simply saying, if you did not have capital, you only had $120 to buy your robot, and you don't have capital, you can invite others to come and trade with you. When they come and buy their robot with 120, RoyalQ pays you, rewards you with $30 immediately, instantly. The moment the person buys the robot with 120, the moment RoyalQ receives this money, it gives you $30 immediately. And this $30 is withdrawable. You can withdraw it and buy bread with it. If you don't want to trade with it, you can send it to your crypto bank and withdraw it. Yes. So this is another way of earning an income, a passive income for that matter, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, each and every day, we do have the power. We do have the power. I think I have come to the end of my sharing. The rest is history. Okay, the rest is history. Each and every day, we do have the power. What is the power? The power is to choose. The power of choice. Each and every day when God wakes us up, each and every day when we are given the gift of life, we do have one thing, the power to choose. The power to choose, ladies and gentlemen. So some, they are choosing scammers, some they are choosing legit businesses, and they are willing to build them. But some, they want the shortest way to earn money. As a result, they get scammed. It touches my heart. It touches my heart, Africa. It touches my heart, Europe. It touches my heart, Asia. When you are trying to find a shortest way to earn a living, it touches my heart. Why don't you want to build so that even when you leave planet Earth, your children, your grandchildren, your legacy can still remain? It touches me. Ladies and gentlemen, why can't we build properly? You want to invest $100 today. By Friday, this coming week, that $100 must be $500. It must be $10,000. Where are you heading to? Tell me, what type of financial intelligence is that? What type of financial intelligence is that? Have you seen the bank? Have you seen the system of the bank? When you go and keep your money, when you do a transaction, do you see how much they charge? They charge you 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, R1 if you're in South Africa. But after 10 years, after 5 years, where do you see the bank? Tell me, where do you see the bank? The bank did not have money. They were keeping your money. The bank did not have money. It was your money. But after 5 years, after 10 years, it is you now who goes to the bank to borrow money. But when you transact, they only charge you cents. Small, 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 but repeatedly. Do not undermine the power of a cent. Do not undermine it. So I'm simply saying, you can start small and grow big. It does not matter where you are. It does not matter how much you start with. What matters is that $10 in your control? Is that $20 in your control? Is that $120 in your control? The $200, is it in your control? If it is in your control, then you are good to go. Choose a platform. Choose a system that will help you grow your money slowly but surely without having access to it. Knowledge is power when it is applied. There are people that are having knowledge, but they are not powerful because they are not executing the knowledge. Today, I have shared with you that in the cryptocurrency arena, you can trade cryptocurrency without taking your money and giving it to somebody. You do have the power to control the withdraw button. When it comes to RoyalQ, the withdraw button is not with RoyalQ, it is with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I am ready to take some questions. It was just a business presentation. Probably there are other things that you want to know, but I did not touch them here. Let me give you a chance. Let me stop sharing my screen so that you can be able to ask your questions. Then we are good to go. Let me do this. Let me do this. Yes, I said that here we are not presenting manga business. This is not manga business. Yes. Do you know what is manga business? Do you want to know what is manga business? Yes. When people ask you, when people want to know about the business, you shut them up. You shut them up. You tell them keep quiet. Especially when they have already invested. You block them. You block them. So here we do not do that. Yes, so let me allow you to ask questions. Let me come on the screen. Let me come on the screen so that you are able to ask me questions. Let me do this. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I said the power to choose is still with you. I was only sharing information. You've got the power to choose. If you want to do shortcuts in your life, you know the consequences of using a shortcut. You are old enough. You have experienced a lot trying to earn a living. You have experienced a lot. Yes, so you know the shortcut. Anything that you want to do, you know the consequences. They can be good, they can be bad, but you are the one to experience them. So the same applies in business. The choices that you make when choosing a business to do, you should know that they are repercussions, they are consequences. Let me allow you questions. You can raise your hands if you want to ask. The people who were making some noise wanting to come on the platform to ask questions, this is the time. Please raise your hand. You can raise your hand. You're going to be allowed to mute and ask questions. If you cannot do so, just type your question in the chat. Then we are going to answer it. My leaders are right there. They are going to help me answer some of the questions. Yes. Anyone with a question before we part ways tonight? Anyone with a question? Anybody with a question? What's the disadvantage of this royal queue? There is no disadvantage. I need to be honest with you. There is no disadvantage of royal queue. There isn't any. I don't see any. Since I joined Royal Q 2021, I didn't see any disadvantage of Royal Q because Royal Q trade cryptocurrency market. The cryptocurrency market is not controlled by Royal Q. Royal Q is just a platform to trade cryptocurrency. So the cryptocurrency market has got its own advantage and disadvantages. But here, we teach you on how to trade with Royal Q Robot, whether the market is bad, whether the market is good. So the market can present good opportunities, it can present bad opportunities, but it is within us to learn how do we navigate when the market is bad. I need to be honest with you because there are people that are saying stuff out there. I want you to understand that each and every market has got its advantages, it has got its disadvantages, but we focus on the good part. We do not focus on the bad part. We focus on the good part. So Royal Q has got no disadvantage because it does not control the cryptocurrency market. It only trades. So it follows what the cryptocurrency market is offering. That's what it does. Yes. That's what it does. So I don't think that can be on the Royal Q side. No. It has to do with the market that the Royal Q operate from. Thank you so much, Coach Musa. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. What a wonderful answer. The only disadvantage, Coach Musa has just put it very, very amazing. Yes. The only disadvantage is you are failing to join it and use it so that you are able to earn. You are able to experience your journey of trading. If you want to try your journey of trading, the best platform to do that is on Royal Q. That's the only disadvantage. So if you fail to join, that's the only disadvantage that you are doing to yourself. Any other question apart from that? Any other question apart from that? Any other question apart from that? I see people, they were asking me about staking and all that. We're going to have a presentation on that. You need to understand different ways on how to earn in crypto. Yes, yes. That is it Kantaka?
Hello. Why don't you add, in addition to the presentations, a written document that can be purchased as one prepares to join it, or as one works with, or one joins Royal Q?
Sorry, come again.
I said, in addition to the presentations, why don't you prepare a written material that can be purchased by followers of Royal Q?
There is materials, but we do not sell it. It's for free. We share.
So how do we get? How does one get one? Get some?
You can access it through your upline. The person who invited you to the platform, they do have materials about Royal Q. and we share it freely. There is nothing that we sell here. Even teaching you
Okay.
how to trade is free. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that all?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to know. And yes, because
Okay. Thank you so much.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Any other person with a
Okay.
question? Any other person with a question?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Please, I'd like to know. I know I'm new about this cryptocurrency. I haven't really got into it because this is what I said. It's a briefly I joined late. So how long does it take for someone to learn this? If someone is going through the learning process, how long does it take?
It depends on your consistency, because we do have classes. We do not only invite you to join the business, there is a system already that is created for you to learn to understand the business. Remember, each and every business needed to be known. All right. So we do have a system in place, and we teach that system to those that comes and join us. So
Okay.
it depends on your consistency. But we do have the classes, we do have the syllabus that you are going to go through, then you learn on your space. We do not force you. No, you are going to learn it on your pace. So we do have
Yeah.
a syllabus. We teach it. Once it is finished, we come back again, because we know that there are people that are new. So we take them again to the end. We come back, we take them again to the end. So it is up to you, sir, how you are going to do it. But classes, they are there.
No, okay, thank you. And second
Hello.
question I want to ask now is
Hello.
Yes,
currently, can you hear me?
yes, I
Hello?
can hear you. Yes,
Yeah,
please ask your question.
currently I'm in UK and the time is quite different from other parts, maybe Uganda, Zimbabwe, whatever. And I noticed
That's
that
correct.
someone introduced me, and most of the training section is in the morning. Why can't it be in the evening from 8 o'clock? Is that possible? Because morning hours I'll be at work. And I want to take this thing on board. I want to really go through it, to understand it, and start working on. The $120 is not something to talk about. Do you understand? But I just want to learn this thing, get it right, and get there. So why can't you have evening section? Like today's evening section, which I got most I saw was like in the morning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 a.m. With some of us are in the office doing work. So is it more, have you got more like evening section more? Like somebody can practice and listen to some of your teachings as well. Is that,
Okay. Okay.
please?
Wonderful observation. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we have one person at a time? Yes. I want to answer this question. Then we are going to take the other question. All right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, sir, one thing is that we are here, if I may put it that way, we are here 24/7. We do
Right.
have classes. Yeah, we do have classes for our trainings, right? So our classes, when we train, we do have recordings that we always record. So we understand that there are people who are joining us on the business, but during trainings, they are at work. So we do have these recordings that they can go access at their free time, so that they can go through the materials and then they learn at their own pace, right?
Sure.
So we
Right.
do, yeah, we do have recordings. We do have a YouTube channel that you can visit and learn more about the business. And
Okay.
secondly, in Royal Q, we do have responsible leaders. When you join under them, we do have our small meetings from each and every group. They do have their small meetings. So those small meetings, they are scheduled according to the availability of their members. This one is an international one. But the small groups, they do have their own meetings, right? Yeah, we call them private meetings. So thank you so much, Mam T. We do have private meetings that we hold. So if you have joined the business, you just need to inquire from your leader that do they have any private meetings, so that you can also learn there on your pace according to the program of that group as well. But here we learn as an international family.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that observation. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes. There is a question there for you, my leader, who is asking the question. Yes, they are asking who is your upline in the UK. Probably they want to connect you so that you are able to attend the trainings properly. Just check there in the chat. Yes, just check there in the chat so that you are able to respond to that. Yes. Okay, there was one, someone wanted to open their microphone and talk. I think we can allow you to talk now, since we are done with our friend here who was giving us the observation.
Hello?
Yes, please, ask your question.
Yeah, mine has already been answered, but this is what I want to find out from you tonight. Anytime there is presentation, I realize that both, learned people and the new ones join the call together. So when you are doing presentation, well, of course, the rate at which presentation are done, sometimes the newbies are not much more considered. I am saying this because, because there are some learning on the call, sometimes the presenter presents the presentation as if, at a point in time, all of us are having the same level of understanding. So the speed at which the teachings actually even take place is also even an issue to especially a newbie or a starter altogether. So like you rightly said right now, yes, when you join Royal Q, you need to look up for your leader in that small group so that they will be able to train you at that level before you trying to join some of these international call. Otherwise, it is actually a disservice to especially a starter, somebody who has no knowledge at all about this very trading sector. Thank you very much.
We really appreciate so much, sir. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that contribution as well. And also, you just need to know that presenters, they are not all the same, right? So probably one of the business presentation, you are going to find a presenter that is going to touch you. You know, sometimes you can come and present here only to present to a certain few people that are going to get you. The rest, they will say, the presenter was very fast. The presenter, it's okay. That's why we are having our small groups, so that when you do not get it here, then you can go to the small groups and ask some questions. Or probably you can refer to our online materials like on YouTube, so that you can also learn faster. But nevertheless, we really appreciate that contribution, sir. Thank you so much. Anyone with a question? Anybody with a question? We are about to leave.
Please, I think someone has raised hand, leader Rebecca Smith. She has raised her hand up.
Okay, all right. I thought you are able to help me pick out that. I was not opening the... Okay, all right. Let me allow her to unmute. Okay, my leader, you can unmute.
Greetings from my end to wherever you have joined from. And thank you, Coach Musa, for such an amazing presentation. I was just about to add to the answer you gave to some of the questions our participants asked. They were really, to me, brilliant questions, because that also helps us to improve upon whatever we are doing in life or in any sector of our journey in the network marketing. Someone did ask that how long will it take for them to learn the features or to be trained to be able to use this robot. And you did mention that consistency of the way they would give their time also counts. And there is one thing I want to add to it, that because it's an app, there wouldn't be a duration for us to learn everything, because the company keeps updating their apps, which day in, day out, we leaders, we traders, every one of us have to have an open mind that we cannot stop having an end of learning this app. So with this robot, it's like academy. It's like you going into education. You realize that once you finish, you would like to continue to do your master's, to do your degree. So that same applies to this app. There is no end in learning. You can finish the features and they can change something which you need to learn. So all the time, we are always, head up to know whatever would help us benefit this robot. Also, I would like to add to what has already been said, that because it is not a return on an investment, there is no packages. It's only the annual fee that you pay. Your capital depends on yourself. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk. Thank you.
Pleasure. Wonderful. Yes, that's what we call leadership. Thank you so much, Leader Rebecca Smith, for that contribution. We really appreciate that. Right. I also want to appreciate all of you who have been with us on the platform from the beginning up to the end. The choice still remains with you. If this is not what you are looking for, that is okay. Yeah, but if this is what you have been looking for, you just need to take action. We are here to help you, to hold your hands in your process of learning so that you understand better in what you are getting involved. Okay, we are not going to push you. No, you do it at your own pace. All right, so that's my appreciation to you. Probably there might be some of my leaders here. I may give them the platform. They want to say one or two words. I'm not sure. I see we do have my brother and leader Emmanuel. Yes, our own Doris Angel is here. I see Mam T is here. Yes. So leaders, I'm not sure if there is any contribution on your side, but before you take over, I just want to say thank you guys for hosting me tonight. Actually, it's you who was hosting me here. Yes, if you were not here, then I couldn't be here. I could present it to who? So you were hosting me tonight. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We do have business meetings that are coming up on Wednesday. Yes, it's Monday and Wednesday. That's where we are having business presentation. Some of the days we do have trainings for the members. Yes, some of the days we do have trainings for the members. But business presentation like the one I was doing today, it is available on Monday and on Wednesday. Those are the days for business presentation. But if you are a member, please take note. We do have a roster now for our trainings. We do have a roster for our trainings. Please make sure that you do have that roster so that you don't miss our trainings, whether they are in the morning, whether they are in the evening. Make sure that you do have that roster so that you keep updated, you keep learning, you keep getting more knowledge in the business that you are in. All right, let me hand over to Leadership Emmanuel or Doris Angel so that they are able to wind up the business presentation. From me, that is it all. Allow me to appreciate you, to love you all until we meet again. Bye-bye.
Wow. Thank you so much, Coach Mo. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Guys, let's show some love. Let's show some love. He did a wonderful and a great presentation. God bless you, Coach Mo. Yeah, so he has said it all. Hopefully, God willing, tomorrow we'll continue with our presentations. The links will be shared. And those of you that are already activated members, also Do not forget to attend your private meetings because those ones also matters a lot. Okay, ask your upline. Do you guys have any private meetings so you can attend? And yeah, I think I pasted the YouTube link on the group chat and also the timetable, so you can check it out in the chat box. And if you have any questions as an activated member, you know the group to ask it on the Royal Q Revolution group. Now, to all our prospects who attended this presentation, I hope you enjoyed it, and we wish and hope to see you soon on board so that we can all end together. So thank you all for joining in and have a lovely evening.
I'm not again lead.